for a deep dive back into a former place of my past, today I went back to a local place that I once knew, alone. I know that for all of us, as a little backstory here, we have parents who may have sent us to Taekwondo, for example, or special activity after school. Usually, maybe when we were younger, or even now. And whether one would like it or not is of their own debate. But as for my story, guys, about 8 years ago, there was this company meant for aquatics, and they had a branch and they offered basic swimming lessons, and it was named Cogua Aquatics. And this was in a really far place too, 1959 Foothill Boulevard, Rancho Cucamonga 91730. That's a specific address, which I have no idea why my mom wanted to drive me this far, this damn far. But if you want to visit it, guys, then that's up to you. I mean, that's all like mostly memory of that stuff. But my mom sent me there so I could learn a thing or two about swimming. And from that address and visiting it back again, I remember the basics about swimming in terms of a memories deep dive, metaphorically. So I found it amazing as an experience. Though on the drive toward the lessons, like any day I would go, I just absolutely hated it. On the roads near that place, every time I passed, even in both opposite and oncoming direction, from school or from whatever, past Archibald, Hermosa, every avenue or boulevard I just passed, I just felt a gnawing sense that the next lesson was just going to be absolutely hell. But for most of the lessons, guys, it did go fine. I mean, they just pulled me to the level. So if you pass there to those exact addresses, guys, or that place, just know that 7.5 years ago, every night or afternoon when I passed these roads, I just absolutely dreaded it. And every avenue, every boulevard just felt like a road closer to suffering, even though the staff there were pretty nice anyway. But as for my short swimming tenure there, I had fun attending it, and even the staff, from what I knew, was friendly, and even then I liked some of them a little bit. Especially with that one guy who did really make me push my swimming level forward. Like, he knows I was like a basic swimmer, but he just pushed me straight to like the deep end when I said that I know how to swim. So the thing is, though, it was pretty funny. And in terms of legacy, guys, I wish I could have just gone back in time and magically added all of their people's Instagrams, from the toasted white guys to the older beach toasted girls. So, we could have something that lasts forever. But the thing is that I was a true kid back then, so I was focused on nothing more but getting the lesson done, getting to fast food and getting some video games done. Not realizing that those people later on, they could have served important roles in my life if I brought my family and magically added their Instagrams. Or, just seeing them, or seeing me watch them eventually evolve, or watching me evolve as we both progress through our own levels of life. I wanted that too, looking back at it. But the legacy thing that kind of hurts is that what's ultimately left in the past is left in the past, and some things are left. And truth is, their little small staff community may have had their own jokes. They may have had a mini genuine community of staff. Maybe they're young too, like my age, just looking for money. I may have not been able to, log that, so to speak, like I'm doing with my school days, because I really did not have the mindset to do that when I was like 9 years old, so to speak. But time passes, and maybe some things are just best left in dust, or in this case, boarded up rooms. But I remember that place in the afternoon of the days that I visited, always telling my mom after the swimming lessons to get me McDonald's or have something after, because I knew for 60% of the time she said no, 40% of the time she said yes. And I think even one of the girl teachers said there, guys, one of the boys told us that the world would end in 2036, and we're getting closer to that, sadly, looking back at it. But sadly, their business ended before they can all see that as I go home. But when I was there physically, today, I peeked in the room and I saw that the water is no more, the pool got drained, and it's just an empty, boarded up place. But it was all boarded up. But that internal state of me is kind of been an odd feeling, because just 7 to 8 years ago, that place was just vibing with staff, annoyed kids, me too. And like 8 years later, I was visiting it on another bike trip. It's just devoid and just closed off. And full circle moment right there. And what happens? But what matters in my opinion is not about my tenure there, but rather their staff community and the things that went on there. And maybe the hidden jokes and all the seriousness those people had. I know there's hindsight bias and all. Maybe the staff was truly toxic and no one wanted to go there. We don't know. That's why maybe we got such low reviews. But I'm only able to speak from my side at the end of the day. Maybe they were really good people. But if anyone from that specific aquatics Cogua brand remembers me from that place, if one magically remembers my name, or if one who was seasoned instructor, for example, names my name and face, well, the nickname that was presented to you by my mom was Adrian. If you find me, add me here, and maybe we could talk or something. If not, then this is essentially a floating boo boy in a large digital world. But anyways, though, in the back thoughts, I am glad those swimming days are over. Even though I would have probably done more useless things had my mom just stopped bringing me to swimming early on, ultimately, there was still something that I was not given a yes or no decision to, though there will always be bias in my opinion. But, like that swimming pool, some things are best left without a deep dive. But one would wonder, for the instructors who really did love to teach, I guess that they're either back at Chino, Cogua Aquatics, or branches to that place. And if anyone goes there, guys, if anyone kids and me go there, tell the instructors that Adrian said hi, quote unquote, and that I'm a former student of one of their former branches. But I know for the others, they probably went down to a different path, maybe took on different jobs, so they may not remember me. But I knew some of them were in it for just the money at that time, haha. But to wrap it up for that highly specific location and my digital fading memories away from them, is that I won't come to them ever again, because they're not anymore. And the truth is, I believe that they did close off because of brand consolidation. They wanted to move to like one other location, and because it's all the big stuff, corporate, But I'm gonna miss that place, and I'm definitely gonna miss like all the memories that I've made there. And ultimately cannot make them again or go back to log. You know? To wrap it up for that location though, think of this video as a testament to the staff's legacy, and they're all the teaching instructors. Though one may never remember the inside jokes of their small community and the fun things, what I say is that it's best to honor it in a video and leave it floating in an ocean with a hero web, so that even when the store itself is physically gone and the community that was once there is gone, it continues within this video and the legacy of all the other kids who were taught and swimming twice. Crazy thing is that I just found my old Cogua Aquatics thing right here. So it's been like, this is like 12/6, December 6th, 2017. So this was like so long ago too here, guys. I know I should have done like all the pictures and stuff back then. But you know, it's like a miniature mention back to the past guy that they'd always do with the awards and probably smile for the camera. But there's right now, guys, right here. I don't think it's happening. I know this is like so late that I'm doing this right here, but congratulations, guys, is that me, named Adrian, has reached level 1 of learning to swim stroke development at December 6th, 2017. Very, very late applause indeed right there, guys. But I'm gonna probably make a mock Instagram post about this later on.